style, that's fucked up. They just do a usher pin number. They open up your car. Black style be different. Black style be like, yeah, man, I lock my motherfucking keys in the car. Okay, I see where you at, bro. Don't worry, you got black style. Okay, now what I need you to do is walk up the street and look to your left. It's gonna be a dry cleaners there. Run in there and grab a hanger and do your thing. Black style. $1.50 a month. Ooh. If that stop you shit, if we had low jack, you know how you at on start, they find your car. You be like, my car is gone. It'd be black style. Yeah, what's wrong, baby? Somebody stole my car. I'm Tanisha Williams. Okay, don't worry, baby. We gonna find your car. I got motherfuckers on every block. Tanisha Williams, let me look you up. You had the 93 Ford Tempo. Well, look here, baby girl. We gonna let them go on the road with that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't even know how we signed you up. Shit, we gonna send you a bus pass or something. God damn. Tempo, do it. And motherfuckers, look, and then motherfuckers couldn't even cheat on their woman. You be thinking you slick out here all pimping and shit. Be like, hey, little girl, look at it. Yeah, baby girl, I got this black style in my shit. And then all of a sudden, black style. Be like, yo, dog, I ain't called you. Nah, man, we got somebody wanna holler at you. Now, yo, motherfucker, this Fatima. You got somebody in my car, stop the car and lock the door. I'm coming to get my shit. Man, you the DJ. They been fucking with you all night. But I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting back there, I was like, you blend in. You was fucking me up because you was blending in. I was like, he blending in like a motherfucker. I know I done smoked some quiet and everything, but goddamn. You blending in. I was back there like, man, let me stop looking at this shit. This shit fucking me up.
So you said that joke at the smoke. That was our guest last week, man. That was Rob Allen, man. Yeah, see? That's what happened when you go on vacation, man. I mean, welcome back, though.
Welcome back. Me.
The boy Derek back in the building, y'all. All right.
He back.
It's another episode, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, I regret to inform that our streak has now been ended. It's been broken, you know, because our guest late than a motherfucker. But the show must go on. They said they on their way, so
get comfortable.
It is what it is. Get comfortable.
Grab you some snacks.
Grab some snacks, and while you grabbing snacks, y'all know the deal, man. Grab Tim some snacks.
Please. Grab something to drink.
Grab something to drink, man. Matter of fact, while you grabbing something to drink, grab Tim something to drink too.
Please. And grab you a titty.
Do not grab Tim's titties.
Not my titty.
Don't grab Tim's titties.
Please.
But most importantly, the most important thing of all, man.
Share the show.
Man, hit the share button, man. It's about to be a good night tonight, man. You know, even though like I said, our streak done got broken, man. But fuck it, man. We gonna make it happen anyway, man.
Shit happen.
Late ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Tim,
what up,
we back to letting the bee breathe, man. What artists we working with this week, man?
Well, these artists were specifically chosen.
Specifically chosen. All right, who we got?
We got Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Auntie, she was just here last night.
She sure was.
Okay.
Lotto.
Okay.
TLC.
This is a weird combination.
Missy.
Okay. Missy, TLC, Mary J. Okay, I'm cool.
And Lil Kim.
And gotta throw Lil Kim in there.
Got to.
Gotta have Lil Kim in there, man. Hey, well, fuck it, man. We gonna roll, man. Danny P, I see you, man. Ray Simpson, man. Tandra. All right, we got TK in the building, man. The boy.
My dog.
Who else in the building, man? The boy Derek, of course. He in there somewhere, man. All right. The kids in the building.
How's it kill?
We got Ace B. Dot, man. Okay, everybody turn in, man. We got less than a minute, man, and it's about to get real official, man. As if y'all didn't know, you know, the pregame is strong than the mod.
Stay strong.
You know, it stays strong in this bitch, you know, so who knows what kind of shenanigans we're going to be coming up. I have no idea what the fuck Derek doing over here in the corner, man. He just fucking up. He just fucking shit up, man. Derek done forgot everything, how everything go, man. He been on vacation. He done got Hollywood and shit, man.
You don't even know us.
You know, we asked Derek to turn one knob. You're like, man, I don't do that shit. Matter of fact, we will talk about that later. It's 7 o'clock. Let's go, Buck.
The following presentation is rated Lexx. Would not recommend without adult supervision.
Hey yo, Day. You ready?
You know I'm ready.
Hey, collab. You already know we ready. Turn the motherfucking music. Let's go.
We in the land and we rockin' with Lexx Vegas. I love this world like Jupiter where you reign. He giving the kosher flavor, securing all of his papers. His words might sting like a taser, but he accurate like the laser. Let's get it. Hot topic. Tune in cause he get it poppin'. They saying he out of pocket. Tell hating to stop.
Oh shit.
Mr. AKA. Respect the cream, but fuck these hoes. Better hide your babe. Every Thursday at 7 we catch a vibe. Watch it when you at home or listen live while you drive. Realist, he just arrived. You living the just alive. Fight all the lows and highs. It was never failure to thrive. Minimize all your disruption. Get ready for dope discussion. Tell the kids no interruption, but 2 on the production. White team, chocolate skin, with shade. This a upgrade from any station you play. You can feel this dope shit in your veins.
It's another one, man. It is another Thursday night, man. We over here at StreamSpace, man. That means it's another episode of the Lexx Vegas Show. And as every episode of the Lexx Vegas Show goes, I'm your host, Lexx Vegas, a.k.a. Smarty McFly, a.k.a. Peter Popoff, a.k.a. the Dirt Diggler, a.k.a. Cuddy Love,
Talk your shit.
a.k.a. Himbo Slice,
Talk your shit.
a.k.a. Head E. Murphy,
Talk your shit.
a.k.a. Head E. Kruger,
Talk your shit.
a.k.a. Head Fox. Man, just cut the small talk and just give me some head, man.
Talk your shit.
Man, look, man. So tonight, our Let the Beat Breathe segment, man. We were sent a list of female artists, man. You know, I was told I got Lil' Kim, Mary J. Blige, Lotto, TLC, and Missy Elliott, man. I really think y'all be trying to make it easy on Uncle L, man. You know, I'm getting up there in age, so y'all been making it easy for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I rock with the ladies, especially when I'm talking my shit, man. So let's see, man, how we gonna start, man? Let's talk about Up in Smoke this past Friday, man. When I tell you the vibe of the city took place at lounges on Friday night, bruh. If you were dumb enough to let your girl attend either Dolo or even with her girls, man, there's a high chance that you have found yourself single as of 2 nights. The ladies was looking good, man, and the fellas was on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Fella like me, I see your lady at the bar, you know what I'm saying, alone. You know, I start to converse. And when the conversation turns to if she got a man or not, she admitted she did. You know, but he coming up short, man. You know, when I asked her to explain, she said, fuck him. Instead, why don't you
Oh, I don't need, I can't stand no minute man.
She told me.
I don't want no minute man.
I'm like, explain a little more.
Ooh, here's your chance, be a man, take my hand, understand.
I got you.
I don't want no minute man.
Had to get that part in there, man. She tired of that bullshit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And you pushing her farther and farther away with that bullshit, man. I mean, what do you really expect her to do, man? She looked to the left, she see you, and she immediately think,
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
But we rolling though.
then she looked to the right, see a nigga like me, and immediately think,
Bad bitch, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this pussy like a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be a
ugly, bro. And then comes that moment, man. That moment when the music stops, the lights come on, and I ask her that age-old question, man. So, what you about to do, man? You know, she looked me deep in the shades. She licked her lips, grabbed only the left nut, and then she say,
I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Sleep.
you lost her, bruh. It's over with, man. So now you must ask yourself one very important question moving forward.
What do you do when your bitch is untrue? You cut the hooker off and find someone new. I need another bitch in my life.
AKA the prolific shit talker, man. Nobody does it better, man. You can call him
Mr. AKA, I know him.
'cause we in the building, baby. Big brother Buck, man, how you feeling?
I'm doing excellent. Doing excellent, man. The pregame is at an all-time high.
All-time high. Lady Scream, I see you. Shout out to Lady Scream, man. I just rocked the 330 weekend out at the link with her, man. She got a little interesting up there. We gonna leave it at that, you know.
Shout out to Lady Scream.
You know,
I
she
can
went
imagine
she went from auntie to DMX in one shot. That's all I can tell you. If you wasn't there, then hey. It's all good, man. Derek, welcome back, man.
I'm back in the house.
Derek, the owner, the proprietor, you know what I'm saying, the inhabitant of StreamSpace, man. He didn't return from Italy, man. You know what I'm saying? How was your trip, bro?
It was great, man. You know, it wasn't Toronto, it wasn't Mexico.
It wasn't Toronto. See?
It
We
was
see
a
Derek
good
got
time.
jokes. We see Derek got jokes now. Everybody want to be a comedian, man. Everybody want to be a damn comic. Paco, what up, baby?
I saw some
Shout out to
stuff
Dion's Meats, man. West Side Market. My bad. What up?
I saw some stuff that was just amazing, bro. You know, stuff that you normally see in movies and books. This shit is real. It's out there. It's amazing time, amazing food. I was with my family. It was a great recharge. And, you know, it's time to get back to work.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. He sound like he been practicing that shit all day, too. He knew I was going to ask him that question. He's like, time about to get back to work. Shit, he was ready, man.
Professional bag, you know, he had to go back to work and shit.
Right, though. Well, y'all know, man, I stay hella busy, man, so I be having hella shit to announce. So real quick, man, April 9th, man, I will be at Wardy's Laugh Factory in Middleburg Heights, Ohio, man. No cover charge. The lineup will also include John Huff, Funny Money. Shout out to Funny Money, man. Westside Ken, Ratchet Pete, and Shelly First, man. It's hosted by the homeboy Jimmy Ward, man. Showtime is going to be 7 p.m. Again, I'm on Wardy's Laugh Factory, baby. All right. April 11th, man, unapologetically funny, man. We at Peoples, man. Y'all know, I can't explain, I cannot stress enough how important it is to the city, man, that I have done unapologetically funny for 3 straight years, man. You know, I've given a platform for comics to come do their thing in front of live audiences, in front of dope live audiences for the last 3 straight. You know how hard that shit is? No, you do not, because fuck you. All right, I just had to get that off my chest, man. You know, blame it on the pregame. I do. I feel a little better. It's like, you know, when you take a shit, you feel like a whole different dude.
You meant that shit, nigga.
I meant it. I really did, man. Oh. You know how hard it is to throw a show for 6 months straight? Yeah. Not 3 years, motherfuckers. Anyway, man. All right, April 11th, man, which is next Friday, man. I got the young bull, Clinton James, man. He's going to be hosting for the first time ever, man. You know, me, Clinton, the boy Funny Money, and the sis Flocka. We all rocked it last night down in Youngstown, Ohio, man. The Wrath Biker Club, man. We had a real good time, man. Dope show. Bless you. Motherfuckers just gonna sneeze right in the middle of the show. Just fuck it. That's a first.
That's an allergy attack.
That's the pregame. Shit. I got Clinton hosting, man. Mr. Sean gonna be on the lineup. Milton Wiley's on the lineup. Willie Santiago, Kayla O's, and the homeboy Aunt Morrow, man.
You never know who's gonna pull up either.
You never know who's gonna pull up the unapologetic, man. All right. Our guest is outside. All right. Shout out to the boy Marquis. Shout out to Big Sly, Chrissy, Lee, all of them. All right. April 12th, the very next night, I'll be back in Youngstown, Ohio, man. Part of the Sip and Laugh comedy show at the Lover Bella Winery. That should be hard to say, man. All right. That event is hosted by the boy John Huff, man. The lineup includes Teddy Bruno, Aunt Morrow, Fro, Dewan Ford, and the boy Malcolm Floyd, man. Fro, that's the name. That was on the flyer. Showtime is 7 p.m., man. Youngstown, Ohio, man. You know you next, man. And as announced last week, Thursday, April 17th, the cast of The Church Bus Driver will invade Unbar at Larchmere, man. You know, and that's for the Not the Church's comedy show. It will feature my little brother Timbuktu, little sis Jin, Ratchet Pete, and of course myself, Mr. AKA Lexx Vegas, will all be hitting that stage, as well as a meet and greet with the other cast members. Shout out to the boy Wanzo, Didi, Ebony, Holland, Pastor TJ, and Poetessa, man, AKA Trend, all right? The next, and then of course, Sunday, April the 20th, Easter Sunday, the Church Bus Driver stage play premieres at the Olivet Baptist Church, man. It's my stage play debut, man. Tickets are on sale right now. All right, I hope to see y'all in the building, man. All right, I got a couple motherfuckers that just came in. Now they staring at me and shit with their late asses, you know. So but they came in right on time. We ready for them, man. So I want to come on over, man. Have a seat, you know. They done messed up our streak and everything, man. We had a streak. We had a streak of 2025. Our guest was all on time. Then here come you niggas. Nah, it's all good, man. It be like that sometimes. All right, so you can take the mic. So now, since you guys have just pulled up, man, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the people?
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's 10K. I'm an artist, manager. Hello. Can you hear me now? I got to speak into it. Okay. Yeah. How y'all doing? I'm 10K. I'm an artist, manager, you know, everything and then some, a jack of all trades. I'm here with my guest.
Top shot of Rude Boy. CEO, Shot of Family and T.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start. We'll start with the lady. So give them a little background into your musical career. Like, first off, like, what got you into music and how long have you been making music?
So I come from a family of musical, you know, beings. So they pretty much introduced me to music. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music since I was 14, but I really started getting serious when I came back from Florida in 2020.
Okay.
So since I came back into town, you know, I started doing more shows and marketing, promoting, and doing, you know, more things to get my music out there. So yeah, that's when I, you know, started.
Got you. Top shotter. What got you in the game, man? What got you? What put you in the booth, man? Made you decide that you wanted to make music?
Shit, just
Talking to the mic.
The inspiration
You
from
can take it out there if you
of
need
an
to.
artist, up and coming artists, the legends, Michael Jackson, the creators. Just seeing them on TV, hearing them on the radio, taking that ride with family members. That inspired me, and also listening to the stories that I can relate to, and the messages that they was presenting to the fans.
Okay.
So I was inspired to, relate my message. We all have different experiences and walk of lives in this journey. So I figured I'd add to it.
Now, how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for a good 10 years.
Okay. All right. Now,
a good 10.
A good 10. Solid 10. Good solid 10.
Big solid 10.
Now, I spent a lot of time in Jamaica. And I'm very familiar with the term top shotter, which is used to, to describe somebody very powerful or very influential. But you have your own acronym for shotter. What does shotter stand for?
Shotter stands for stop hating, outthink the adversary.
Absolutely. Now give us a little backstory. Like how did you come up with that?
So the name Top Shotter Rude Boy, that's originated just growing up in the streets of Baltimore, just life on life terms. Far as, that's just originally, that's what they came to call me from my lifestyle that I was living. The stop hating came from, it's evil things that I could do, but it's like thinking about it in a better way. I bring peace for the most part. I'm a child of God at the end of the day, but I have a dark side too that I work on controlling on an everyday basis.
Okay. And we're gonna get back to that. What'd you say, Tim?
I was gonna say it was so crazy. I was about to ask you, do you say two like they say two, and you said it like so. I even had to ask you.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because we're gonna get to that. Now, how did you two link up? Like, are you guys doing music together? Are you said that you manage, so are you managing Top Shotter? Like, what is the correlation between 10K and Top Shotter?
Okay, so Shotter is his own manager.
Okay.
So, he does his own marketing, promoting, and everything, just like how I do my own stuff. So we pretty much collab.
Okay. So it's a collaboration.
It's a collaboration, pretty much with Go Get 'em Inc. and Shotter Film Entertainment. We
shout them out, man. Shout them out.
Yeah, for sure. We pretty much collab with each other, and honestly, we linked up to hook up. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, it is what it is. The Lexx Vegas show. Shit is real around this motherfucker. It is what I'm mad. Hold on. Time out. Woo, rewind, back it up. This is the remix. I'm mad as fuck that this nigga has not cracked a smile until you just said that. Until you just said we gotta look to hook up. He been sitting there like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore, motherfucker.
I always know how to get
Soon as you
that
said we hit up, he like. I done seen all 32 of this nigga teeth, man. That's what I'm saying.
I love you too.
Pretty much the music came out of that.
Okay,
so,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that at all, man.
And it's my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Y'all in the comments, man.
All week.
Please make sure that y'all are in the comments, man, wishing our guest 10K a happy birthday, all right?
I meant to say it, but I was so...
It's okay, Tim.
Pre-game.
Yeah, y'all see the pregame a little strong down here. That's what we do.
Don't forget to follow me too on Instagram.
Okay. We're gonna make sure we get y'all socials out and everything like that. All right. So now I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you, the lady, first, just so we can get a little bit of like how you think, like what kind of taste you have. Give me your Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Your 4 top rappers of all time. Male or female?
Of all time. Okay, I'm going to start with Eve.
Okay.
I mess with Eve real heavy. Wayne, he always got bars.
And it's a lot of happy birthdays
He always
coming
got
in
bars.
for you too, just so you know.
Thank you, y'all.
So we got Eve, we got Wayne.
Danny P saying the right way. That's fire.
Kendrick.
Okay, so one more. So we got Eve, we got Wayne, we got Kendrick.
One more.
All right, we got Kalia watching all the way from the Dominican.
I ain't gonna lie, Eminem.
Yeah. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So you got Kendrick, Wayne, Eve, and Eminem. That's a interesting lineup. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying they said happy birthday with your late ass.
Hey, we here though.
They on you. They on your ass. No, it's cool.
though.
So Shada, give me your 5, your 4. I'm sorry. Get your Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Your top 4.
My top 4, say starting off with Pac,
Okay.
DMX, Wayne.
Pac, DMX, Wayne. We got one more. Pac, DMX, Wayne. Okay.
I got one more. And myself.
I ain't mad at. I would have gave that same answer. So, hey, bro, I'm not mad at it at all.
My nigga said, die line.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, part.
I spit hot fire.
Hot fire.
So, Shada, you alluded to this a little bit earlier, and I wanted to touch on this. I watched the interview you did with Voice It Over Radio, and you said something during that interview that I wanted you to elaborate on the show. I might be paraphrasing it, but you said something to the effect of, in order to make better music, I had to take back control of my life and step away from the mind-altering substances. You talk about that? Like, what was the meaning behind that?
You dug deep, huh?
Oh, come on. I do my homework. Like Vegas, man.
Respect that.
Hit that share button, man. Hit that share
Man,
button.
They better tap in.
AKA.
That's real.
I know him.
Yeah. So, I mean, man, that's just the truth, man. That's just the truth of my life journey and sharing my experience and the growth and development of who I am as a person, as an artist. You know what I mean? Like I said, started off in the streets, poverty, just living life on the edge, under the influence. So it's like, you know, growing up, maturing, realizing what my problem was, you know, the mental disease and mental obsessions that I had. Is like, if I have the opportunity to change the way I think, to change the way I do things, I'm going to try put my best foot forward, you know, until it's my time to leave this earth.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Now, was there actually a moment, like a moment in time that you came to that realization, or was that just something that developed over time? Like, was there something, like a specific moment that happened and you like, you know what, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta change my life. I gotta get out of this shit. Or was it just one of them things, or it was just building and building and building until you just couldn't take it no more?
So it led up to it. I was a liar, you know, waking up to myself like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm not gonna do that. And all right, God help me get out of this situation. I ain't gonna do it no more. You know, going through the trials, the tribulations, till I got tired myself. So it took time. It wasn't just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just make this change. And it was also a spiritual awakening with a life or death situation, far as me like, oh, all right, this is time. I just need to stop. It's a change is now.
Gotcha. Okay. Everybody got their backstory, man. So I watched, you know, I do my homework on my guests, you know, and I watched the interview you did, and I heard you say that, and I definitely wanted to get, you know, your backstory on that, because it sounded like, you know, that was something that you was letting out at that time, like you hadn't really gotten a chance to express it, and because of the emotion that went with it. So
That's true.
I definitely wanted to ask you about that.
I appreciate that a whole lot. You know, that means a lot, even you as a person, because it's important for the youth or whoever's watching. You never know who's watching, who's listening, who needs that type of motivation or inspiration in their life, you know, and to set an example.
Absolutely.
Because not everybody don't have to go one way, you know. You can do things the right way.
Talk your shit.
We got to clip that.
We
got to clip that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So, 10K. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. 50 Cent, he recently did an interview where he said that he feels like the female rap music of today is way too over-sexualized. Do you feel, as a female artist, do you feel like you have to sexualize your image or your music in order to keep up? Or how do you feel like hearing that people are saying that?
I mean, I feel like it's true.
Okay.
It is definitely true, because I feel like females think that that'll push their music more. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to do that. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? My verses and stuff are like raw.
She said she got bars.
I do. So
she's got bars.
I don't have to like talk sexually
your
or
shit.
sexualize my lyrics to get the crowd moving or, you know, get the crowd jumping. So
okay.
We don't have to do that, ladies.
Okay. So Any projects coming up between the two of you or separately? Like, what do you guys working on?
A lot.
Okay, well,
We got
give us
a lot of
something then. If you got a lot, give us something.
Well,
Shit.
okay. First off, I just dropped an album called Like Me.
Okay. All right. Plug it. Where can they find it? Talk about it.
It's out on all streaming platforms. I want him to talk about the Rapture though. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna front, man. Hold on. Before we talk about the Rapture, top shotter, man. I ain't gonna front, man. You must be that dude, man. Because every time I ask her a question, she's like, I'm gonna let him answer. You know what I'm saying? You must be that dude. You know what I mean? See, I'm just saying. She put the mic down, like, go ahead and answer, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Big mic drop.
I like this dude already, man.
The big mic drop. Hey, 10K to go, man.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, she set the tone, man. I just be me, and that's one thing that I love about her. You know, I can be myself around her, and she does the same, and that's why our chemistry is so strong and solid.
Okay, so now she was talking about the Rapture. What is the Rapture? What are we talking about?
So the Rapture of Shada, that's an album that's releasing this year, sometime around my birthday, around October the 10th. And I'm spiritual. I'm well connected on the spiritual side. And my recent album was Godfidence 1111. So, you know, just on the good side, you know. So the Rapture of Shada is more on it's a dark spiritual side. Far as
like a revamp.
Yes, exactly. Perfectly said, because it has to have balance in the spiritual warfare, you know. You could be good, man. This world will kind of tear you down and spit you out. So it's like sometimes you got to speak back at it with my aspect of it, with the godly source, you know. He has his warriors, he has his angels that go to battle, that go to war. So that's where the Rapture Shada comes in.
Absolutely. So you saying we're looking to drop around October 2025. So how many tracks we looking for on the album?
We looking for a good 13.
About 13. Any features?
We got features on there. I can't disclose the features now at this moment. Nah, man, because see, it gotta catch you by surprise.
I ain't mad at it, man. Well, shit, man, that brings us to a lot of our viewers' favorite segment, man. We do a segment on the Lex Vegas show called Start 'em, Bench 'em, Cut 'em, man. And this week's segment is sponsored by the upcoming stage play, The Church's Bus Driver, man. It's written and directed by Jawanza Clater, and it features some of your favorite stand-up comics, man, including myself, Timbuktu, Jin, and Ratchet Pete, man. It's also starring up-and-coming actors and actresses. We got Ebony, we got Prester, Holland, Poetessa, and Didi, man. You know, the Church Bus Driver debuts Easter Sunday, April 20th, and that's at 11:30 a.m. at the Olivet Baptist Church. Tickets are available right now. All right, I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Start 'em, bitch 'em, cut 'em. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very simple. What I'm gonna do is this is just a way for our viewers to have a little fun with our guests, where they can find out exactly how you think. You know, I'm gonna give you a category. Out of that category, I'm gonna give you 3 choices. Out of those 3 choices, you will decide which one you will start, which one you will bench, and which one you will cut. Man, very simple. You know, now this is purely your opinion, so you cannot be wrong, but you can and probably you will be judged. All right. Any questions? Good. Let's go. All right. He look like he like fucking, I don't know what the fuck this nigga just said. All right. So Cleveland, Ohio's put out some hits over the years, man. Dare to say even some classics. And remakes and remixes are starting to become as popular as ever. The following 3 tracks are being remade, and you are asked to guest feature on all 3. Which one are you choosing? You can see your choices on the screen right here. Your choices are The Crossroads by Bone, Thugs and Harmony. Came Down by Al Fats. Till I Die by MGK. Which one of them remixes you hopping on first? Shada.
Crossroads.
You shot on the Crossroads?
All day.
Shot on the Crossroads?
All day.
Okay.
He must listen to Uncle Charles too.
That's on repeat, man. That's on repeat.
Okay. So you jumping on. So we starting the Crossroads. So which one we benching, which one we cutting, man? Which one you jumping on next? And this is no disrespect because they're all classic tracks, but which one can you see yourself on?
Till I Die.
Till I Die? Okay. So we starting Crossroads, we benching Till I Die, we cutting Al Fats. Okay. You agree with that, Tim?
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Derek, what about you, man? That you agree with that lineup? Okay. 10K. You which one you jumping on first? And you know you don't have to say what he said. Okay, I was making sure.
MGK.
Okay. Till I Die by MGK. Okay.
Till I die. Yeah, I gotta hop on that.
You wanna hop on that?
Hop on
Okay.
that.
All right, which one next? Corner guy, we see you.
Because like what they doing, what are they doing in Crossroads? They flipping the beat.
I mean, you flipping the track. They remixing, pretty much remaking everything now. So you see he on track. We got Crossroads featuring Top Shotter.
I'm a bench Crossroads.
We're gonna bench Crossroads and we cutting out. Okay. Ain't nobody showing Outfast no love tonight.
Much
Nah,
love
it's
to
all good.
Outkast.
Nah,
Much
we
love, man.
fuck
Definitely
with
a
Outfast,
fan.
man. We fuck with Outfast over here, man. We actually had his
Respect.
sister as a guest on not too long ago. All right, shout out to Halo. All right, so this next one. All right, so we're gonna start with the lady this time. We're gonna see how gangster you are.
Okay.
It's like I got this shit. You get one goon on your squad. Start him, bench him, cut him. Your choices are O-Dog, Tommy Buns, Doughboy. You got the goons on your squad. Who you starting, who you benching, who you cutting?
I'm gonna start. What's the second guy name?
Tommy Buns, Belly?
Yeah, Belly.
Okay. So we starting Buns. All right, who we benching, who we cutting?
Bench O-Dog.
You benching O-Dog? You cutting Doughboy?
Yeah.
See, I can't agree with that only because motherfucking O-Dog was too motherfucking irresponsible for me. That motherfucker just like, he gonna get me locked the fuck up. He gonna get me locked up sooner or later, man. This motherfucker too reckless for me.
Somebody crazy sometimes.
Oh shit. Doughboy was crazy enough for me, and Buns was crazy in the motherfucker. Shotta. What goon you choosing to run with you?
Going with Tommy.
You going with Tommy? Everybody fucking with Tommy. Tommy was that nigga.
I'm gonna have Cuba on the bench on the sideline.
Okay. And you cutting O-Dog?
Cutting O-Dog.
I was like, O-Dog was just too reckless for me, man. I can't trust this little motherfucker, man. And I picked the picture where he was holding up the cheeseburgers.
Hell yeah.
That's why I ain't cutting them. No.
Hey, he gonna go though. He definitely gonna go.
He gonna ride for you. I just can't trust his little ass. That's all. All right, this last one. This is for my entertainment and chuckles only, and it's strictly for Miss 10K. Okay. You gotta forget that top shot is sitting next to you for a second.
All right, what's up?
Cause out of these next three, you must husband one of them.
Oh man, okay.
Your choices are
Lord Jesus.
Dave Blunts,
Not bad.
Kanye West. That's fuck. Delonte West.
That picture terrible.
I always pick the worst pictures. I was like, who are you? Look at Shotty. He like, yeah, I want to see what the fuck you talking about too, nigga.
I'm the genius out of all of them.
So you starting Kanye?
Yeah.
Fuck that. He like, you butt ass nigga at the Grammys. You keep fucking around. Keep fucking around with Kanye,
genius.
man. I guess.
That's genius.
I guess. Shit. So you starting Kanye?
I'm a bench Delonte.
You benching Delonte? You cutting Dave? It's cause his weight, man. It's cause of that oxygen tank, ain't it? It's cause of the oxygen tank. If that motherfucker got a rap with oxygen tank, you know he got to fuck with one. You know he do, man.
Can't keep up.
Lexx Vegas, man. Hit the share button, man.
You got a new motivation to lose weight.
Fuck that. So let me ask you a question. Are either of you parents?
Yeah, both of us are.
Okay. So, reason I'm asking, I want to talk about this whole Anthony Edwards situation. Y'all familiar with this situation?
No.
Okay. So, for those who are not familiar with the story, Anthony Edwards is a 24-year-old pro basketball player with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant hooked up with a woman named Aisha Howard who ended up pregnant. Now, the story goes they broke up during the pregnancy. Ant told her he did not want anything to do with her or this baby. They agreed to have an abortion. He gave her $100,000 for the abortion and for her pain and suffering, I guess. She then decided not to have the abortion, kept the 100K, and decided to have a baby. So Aunt publicly said, I don't want anything to do with her or this baby. Lately, it has been said, it's kind of up in the air now if this is a true story or not, but he gave this woman $1,080,000 to not be in his child's life, which equivalents, what am I trying to say? I'm high. Which equals,
Equivalent.
you got it, $5,000 a month. So he basically paid up child support for the next 18 years. So he does not have to be in this child's life. Now there are people who are saying that he is a straight up dirtbag for not, taking care of his child who is now 4 months old. There are other people who are saying, hey, he told her up front what it was. It is what it is. At least he's setting her up for life, giving her all this money up front. She can do what she wants to. She can take care of the kid. So first off, as a parent, how does that, like if your child comes home and they say, I'm pregnant, but the father wants nothing to do with it, like where do you go from there?
If he's talking about, coughing up all that cash anyways, I'm not having that baby if he's not planning on being in that baby life.
Okay.
In the first place.
Okay. So you said if he tells you I'm not gonna be there, I'm not fucking with it, then you're like, okay, we're not gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. What about you, Shada? Like as a father, not even as anything else, as a father, because I have daughters. I got 3 daughters. Do you have boys or girls?
Yes,
Both.
I do.
Your daughter comes home, and I'm not wishing this on them, but your daughter comes home and says, I'm pregnant, but the father wants nothing to do with it. Like as a father, what advice do you give your kid?
That I'm gonna be there for her. I'll support her no matter what. And then
Okay.
if he choose to be in the child's life or not, I'm gonna be there for her as a father and a grandfather for that child.
Okay. I can't see you as a grandfather, man. I can't see you as a grandfather. He's sitting there looking at the kid. Hey, little man, from Baltimore, motherfucker.
Yup,
all
the way.
Just understand, nigga, it's grandpa, nigga. It's
Yeah,
grandpa.
Grandpa Shada.
Okay, but say if you was in that situation though, if you was him, and you had the bands, you don't.
So
really
how do
mess
we?
with
What
the
she's saying
girl.
is, how do you feel about Ant? How do we feel about this dude? That's the yeah.
Somebody's daughter, you know what I'm saying? But like, it seems like somebody trying to run game. Like, what are you doing here?
It sounds like it, but I see it from both angles. But I'm saying now they're saying like he's a dirtbag male for not being in his daughter's
In
life.
the child's life.
So listening to his story, where I told this woman, I was with her until the whole story came about that she took his money to get the abortion and then didn't get the abortion. Now, if you would have just returned the money or whatever, like, I don't want nothing to do with that, then I kind of feel it. But now that you didn't kept this man's money and you didn't fulfill your part of the bargain, now I kind of understand where he is with it. Because now I see what kind of conniving chick you are.
Correct.
So he's saying like, look, I got the money, because all it seems the government want from me is to take care of this child. So I'm gonna take care of this child right now for the next 18 years.
If I'm not
I ain't gotta
mistaken,
do.
I seen that he got like that was corner pointed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like he fulfilled the contract, if you will.
Now how do we feel about him as if this was your homeboy? This is one of the homeboys you rock with. And he's telling you like, look, I'm just gonna give her some bread, man, but I ain't about to be in this kid's life. Like, how do you feel about him as a man?
I don't think nothing less of him as a man.
Okay, there you go.
Because to be honest, I was in a situation like that as well. So it's like, if you have that conversation with that female and she understood if you wanted that child or not, and she just still kind of went on about going it behind your back, like where you lead a man at? You know what I mean? And then it's tricky because you got some women that'll do that just for the money. They're just like, nah, I'm gonna keep. I don't. You got some women that have your child and don't want the father to do nothing with the child. So you can't just put that on that man. You feel me? especially if he let it be known from the jump. But like I said, you got some women that'll have a child by a man just for his money and don't want the father to do nothing with the child.
And I think that's what the big that's what the big issue is, because he is literally like paid her $1,080,000. But what people are saying is that child is worth a lot more.
Of course,
they're saying that she can get more from him. You know, and that,
Tom, yes.
You know, so it's a. Are we talking about the quality time aspect of it on one shoulder, and the more than $1 million I can get from him over the next 18 years on the other shoulder?
The child don't care about the money.
It ain't about the child right now.
I mean,
because
really,
the child is the pawn right now.
Yeah, but it is a lot about the child, and that's one thing I'm gonna say for him as a man, and just understanding the child aspect. That is his blood.
Absolutely, man. That's crazy, man. All right, well, let's see. Moving on, man. Moving on. So now this is gonna be a little wild, man. So I'm gonna see how y'all feel about this. This is for everybody in the room, actually. All right. So according to my imperfect life, since January 1st, 2025, the daddy do-over trend has already doubled its numbers for the entire last year. Do y'all know what the daddy do-over trend is? No. Men are getting penis enlargements. And they're saying that already since the start of this year, they have doubled in sales since last year. Now, what I did was I asked, this is funny, and I'm going to tell you the reason I'm asking this story. I asked 10 women today. I said, if your man showed up at home with an extra 2 to 3, how are you going to feel about that?
I'd be scared.
Like I'm saying, like your man left for the weekend and he came in with an extra 2-3 schlong out of nowhere. Didn't tell you what was happening or nothing. How you gonna feel about that?
I would be terrified.
Now these same 10 women, I asked them, I said, out of 10 women, eight of them said that they would prefer to have their man get an enlargement of another 2 to 3 inches. They told me that. 2 of them said that they would keep it exactly the way it is, and none of them said that they would make it any shorter. That was it. Now, fellas. Now, here's my question to the fellas. Your girl, she tell you that she kind of imply that you should get a daddy do-over. She said she even pay for it. For your anniversary, she gonna give you an extra 2 to 3. They say they go for about 5 to 10 grand. How we feel about that as men? Your girl, would you continue the relationship? Because now I got all type of fucking questions. Yo, Shada, like, please miss me with this bullshit. That's the look he got on his face. No, fuck that. You here now, nigga. That's what happened when you come late, nigga. All right. So you at the crib chilling, and one random Saturday morning, your girl look at you and say, you know what? I picked up this pamphlet the other day, and it said for $5 grand you can get an extra 2. She's like, I made you an appointment. How you feel about that, bruh?
It's a birthday gift.
This nigga buffering right now.
So what you trying to say?
This nigga is buffering right now.
What you trying to say? Shaking my head. Shaking my head.
Derek, your girl show you the pamphlet. You rolling? You get what you get?
I mean, really, is there no difference than a female altering her body?
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Hell yeah.
I think it's about the same thing.
Bullshit.
It's an enhancement.
No, it's not. It's not. No.
It's an enhancement.
She sounds like a salesman.
Go get them procedures, fellas.
It's not the same. It's the same thing. It is not the fucking same thing. I promise you it's not.
No, but you'll be surprised how many women actually like small penises. Crickets.
I thought you gotta hit the womp womp womp. That wasn't a cheering moment. That was a come on, Tim. You missed the button on that one.
Dick niggas, man.
Shout out to the little dick.
All right, moving on.
Moving the fuck on. Well, so look, man. What's up besides the the projects that y'all got coming up? Any shows, any events where if people want to follow you, come see you perform, where can they see you?
Well, next couple of events we have is going to be out in Toledo, Ohio.
Shout them out, baby. We know people they watch the Lexx Vegas show in Toledo.
Yeah, for sure. We went out there last weekend, and they definitely showed mad love. Like, even after we left on social media, they definitely tapped in to the performances and been very supportive, as well as our hometown Cleveland here too. Much love, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole movement, man. We're looking to travel to different states, other countries as well, along with the movement and the process. We go by TNT.
Okay.
Top Shotter, Rude Boy, and 10K.
Okay.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
Now you also mentioned that you guys have a team. Like you were saying, there's an entertainment team. Like shout out your team. And who else you guys working with it? Like you said, is there more artists working with y'all?
My team have artists. We have some an artist in Africa. His name is The Sun.
Okay.
Mind you, this is Go Get 'Em Inc. Entertainment.
Go Get 'Em Inc., baby.
They've been in business for a few years too. We actually won our award at the OEAs. Last year, so yeah.
Shout out to Andrew Lloyd,
type
man.
shit.
All right.
Nazi Nay put that to me.
Okay. Check that shit. Where can the people find you if they want to shout out your socials and all that?
Top Shot of Rude Boy. That's on Instagram. That's actually on all social media sites, platforms. Also, all music platforms is Top Shot of Rude Boy. I see y'all got it up there as Top Shotter. But if they even tap that in, they going to find some other imitators just looking up Top Shotter. My name is actually established and trademarked to who I am as a person, as an organization, and it's Top Shot of Rude Boy with an I instead of a Y on the boy.
We make sure we put it in the comments. Make sure everybody get the actual link on it and everything.
And then I'm 10K. You got it's right up there. It's right, correct. Yeah. But I go by 10K. But on Instagram it's 10K Gram. 10KAYGRAM. 10K everywhere.
Okay. All right. Tim.
Wait a minute. We got some new music out too, by the way, y'all.
We was asking you about the music. Now you want to?
No, we had talked about our albums that was coming out.
Okay.
We talk about our music, our singles that we had just
Holla
dropped.
about it, man.
Our singles, Gangsta Love, Getting to the Money, and For Lifers.
Now, now you said we, so these are collaborative.
These are collaborations
between the two of you.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about this for a second. So let's talk about Gangsta Love. So what can you tell us about the track? Like when we say Gangsta Love, it comes across as, of course, a rap love song.
Queen and Slim.
I hate that movie, man. I really did.
I love the concept.
I like the concept, but I hated the movie, man. It just spooked the fuck out of me, man.
But that's real life.
No, it did. That's why it spooked me, because it was some real life shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't let real life spook you, man.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, it be like that. If it spook me, I keep on my toes.
But that was our first hit.
Okay.
That was our first one we did together.
Was Gangsta Love. Okay, so what came next?
Getting to the Money.
Okay, so let's talk about Getting to the Money. What is that about?
Getting to the money.
Okay, but I mean,
no, you can't elaborate.
Getting to the Money is, and it was just on the humble, man. It's just, I just started working on the chorus and getting into the song, far as just being inspired about in the moment, in the present time of where my focus, my purpose is, and that's getting to the money, because ain't nothing gonna move without no money.
Absolutely.
So that's just the determination on get to the money, get to the money, get to the money, getting to the money.
Okay.
I ain't letting shit stop me. I'm feeling real cocky. I'm more on my grind. People be watching and people be talking, but I don't give a fuck. Getting to the money, 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 getting to the money. I'ma go and get the money regardless. I don't care cause you know that I'm heartless. Get into the money, get into the money, get into the money, get into the money. I ain't come here to do no talking, so you better proceed with caution. Get into the money, get into the money, get into the money, get into the money. It's
I ain't
self-explanatory.
even gonna lie, my shoulders got to bouncing by themselves. Shit.
It's self-explanatory,
Okay.
man.
All right, I ain't mad at it, man. All right, and what was the third one? We had
For lifers.
For lifers. Now
Yeah.
what? Now let's talk about that one. What was that one about?
Well, that was a concept he pretty much handed over to me, so I was able to just freak and do whatever I wanted to do to the beat, and you know, we came up with pretty much like a love song, like a my boo, you know,
Okay.
Shanti,
Ja
Nelly
Rule.
type, whatever,
Okay.
you know,
I
the
got what you're
duos.
saying. Okay, yeah.
So we just,
Did I say Ja
it's
Rule?
a bop. Yeah, you did.
I did say Ja Rule.
It's okay though,
Hey,
but it's
you
a
said
bop.
Ashanti, I said Ja Rule. It just kind of flowed. I thought, hey. Hey, so now let me ask you, as far as your creative process, do y'all like being a hip hop couple, so to speak? Do y'all bounce ideas off each other, or do you pretty much be like, you know what, I was writing this, I got this idea, come lay 16 on it? Like, how do y'all? What is the creative process between the two of you?
I would say it's kind of both. It's like a mesh between both.
Okay.
Like for instance, Getting to the Money, he was working on that song already, right? He was already working on it, and I was there while he was working on it. And you know, I'm like, that sound fire. He was like, I might want you on this. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. But then when we sat down and did Gangsta Love, we actually, you know, congregated and put our idea together and made sure it came out how we wanted it to come out. You know what I'm saying? So we worked together on that one for sure.
Okay.
Gangsta Love was the first song, man, and it's crazy because that was the first day we met. We made that song that same day. Just on the ride, just cruising, and I think the original song, the Bad Boy and Shine, it came on, and I heard it, and I'm just like, I want to do a song to this. I actually spoke my thoughts out loud, and she heard me, and she was like, yeah, that'd be good, you should do that. And I'm like, I looked at her, and I was like, yeah.
This is like a ghetto love story,
I'm like,
man.
and they fucked in the studio.
I'm
right now.
That same night, Gangsta Love.
That shit was gangster.
That shit was gangsta.
Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster.
That is no, hey, but I'm gonna say that's actually a dope story, man. That's a story that a lot of them don't got, you know, and so I definitely applaud y'all. I hope it is prosperous for the both of you.
Yeah, it's a lot of people rooting on for us. It's a lot of
Hey,
people.
that's a good thing, man.
For sure.
All right, Tim. Before we get up out of here, I think you got something to ask these two, man.
Well, I feel like this will just be fun. We never tried this before.
We never did this.
We ain't never did this. Y'all a couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all might like a bad bitch or two.
Bad bitch or two.
If it was two celebrities
that
y'all could smash
together,
who giving y'all that ass?
I choose. All right, I'll pick Sanaa Lathan.
Okay, she done came up a few times on the single side.
And Zoe Salami.
Zoe. You agree with them choices, Shada?
Whatever the lady said, man.
He like, yeah, nigga.
What you think?
That's what he wanted to say. What the fuck you think, nigga?
Either way, nigga.
Well, listen, man, we just about out of time, man. I want to thank you two for stopping by and rocking with us this week, man. I know that y'all are two very busy individuals, man, and we wish y'all nothing but success for the rest of 2025 and beyond, man. Please keep us updated on when the music drops. Please keep us updated on when you guys are hitting the stage, man. We love to support you over here at the Lexx Vegas show, man.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely, with your late asses.
Much
We
love.
still appreciate it. We still appreciate it.
I'm
And don't
just
forget,
saying.
it's my birthday.
And one more time, happy
Tap
birthday
in,
to the
tap
lady,
in.
man. I want to thank all of y'all that's been watching tonight, man. It's been another dope episode, man. Before we get up out of here, we got to shout out next week's guest, man. He got new music on the way, man, and he about to hit the road, man. About to start performing again. The boy Danny P will be in the building, man. All right? Until then, as always, I'm Lexx Vegas. It is what it is. If you don't like me, you still ugly.
I know him.
They know me. You still ugly. And they still be ugly next week. So fuck it. We'll see him then. Tim, get this fuck up out of here.
Shada.
The following presentation is rated Lexx. Would not recommend without adult supervision.
Hey, yo, Day.